Howdy y'all, welcome to Flower Mound, Texas. This is where it all started. This is the actual mound where Flower Mound got its name. More on that in a moment. But here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna hit the streets. I'm gonna walk you through some different neighborhoods at some different price points. And the goal is really to show you, okay, what is it actually like to live here in Flower Mound? And if you stick around all the way till the end, I'm even gonna show you the top listing in all of Flower Mound, so that way you can see what the ceiling is here in Flower Mound, and I'll even show you some of the main attractions along the way. So if that's what you're looking for, then stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe below or right now and tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here actually, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make a move here in Dallas, Texas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, then you gotta reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us. We do prefer that, put a face with a name. Whatever way is easiest for you, we've got your back when making a smooth move here in Dallas, Texas, or in Flower Mound like we are here today. So I want to give you just a brief introduction here before we hit the streets. All right, so location wise, we're just north of Grapevine Lake here. Not to be confused with Southlake, which is actually about 15 minutes west of here and actually really north of the lake. And so you've also got Southlake on the south side of Grapevine Lake, which is a very desirable neighborhood right there. So maybe check out the vlog that we did through Southlake, maybe after this. But location-wise, you're about 30 minutes away from downtown Dallas, 15 minutes away from DFW Airport. You're super close to the airport, and on cue, you've got the airplane above. That was perfect. So, but let's talk about some of the stats here now. So median home price is $361,000, and 86% of people own their homes here in Flower Mound. So that's really like one of the highest here in Dallas. So when you come to Flower Mound, you're really coming here to, set some roots down, raise a family, and yeah, just do that whole thing. So population of 76,000 people right now. Median age is 39, which is a little bit on the higher side, but hey, if to make that median age be 39, you got to have people who are in their 30s and even in their 20s as well, right? So you've got a little mix of everything around here. Median household income for that population of 76,000 is $137,000. So yeah, people do pretty well for themselves out here in Flower Mound. I'll talk a little bit about the job market if you stay tuned. Schools, really kind of top rated really across the board, okay? So if you're looking for a good education, then Flower Mound will definitely tick that box. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But yeah, generally speaking, this is a very safe, very family friendly suburb right by the lake. So hey, if you have a boat or if you like to be on the water, then this place might be perfect for you. So the one thing I will say, the one con might be that hey, people can be kind of snobby around here. There is some money around here. So, but personally, I think that you can attract and repel, who you hang out with based on who you give your attention to, right? So not really that big of a deal. And then brief history, actually, the Flower Mound that you just saw at the beginning, that was actually a little history. So when the settlers came here, that's the one thing that they noticed. And they said, oh, a mound, that's super cool. Let's settle here and call it Flower Mound. And so that's kind of how that happened. It's a 50-foot high, and it used to be a 12-acre mound that's really, that's what attracted all the settlers here in the beginning. So with that being said, now you know the history, you know the stats. Let's take you through a bunch of different neighborhoods at some different price points, and I'll show you all the different styles of living. All right, let's cruise. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood. So this home right here is going for $339,000, 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 1,800 square feet, which is gonna put you only at $188 a square foot. All right, so this one was built in 2003. You are kind of on a smaller lot. This is only 0.1 of an acre right here. And then you do have a 2-car garage. As you can see through this sliver right here, you'll see the alley. So this is pretty common in Texas, or I mean Dallas. Well, actually in all of Texas, it's pretty common as well. You'll have these alleys that go on the back side of the home that'll give you access to your garage on the back, okay, to protect the front side curb appeal. That's the idea, okay? So you'll definitely want a car, by the way, if you're coming to Dallas. We are very, very spread out here. The whole Metroplex is very spread out. So yeah, don't really want to be in Dallas without a car, that's for sure. So styles, you'll see a lot of this, traditional brick style of home, especially in these neighborhoods that were built in the early 2000s and things like that. Sometimes you'll see that brick and stone combination that Texas is kind of getting known for these days now. But yeah, this is a pretty well established neighborhood. You got some pretty good sized trees. It's very quiet. You do have a nice little swing set and jungle gym up here. I'm gonna go hang out over there. I might jump off the swing here for a little bit, but let's talk about the schools here for a second. So the 2 high school, oh Jesus Christ, oh my God. Listen, I do not do well with things that fly. I don't think that one had a stinger. If you watched any of my other videos, I actually almost got stung in the face by, where was I on that one? I forget where I was, but listen, I don't do well with things that fly and have sting. I think that was only a cicada, so I shouldn't have been that scared of that one. But anyway, there's another one over there. They're just everywhere. Okay, let me get my heart rate down for a second, and let me take a seat on this swing, okay? Okay, now I feel better. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've been on swing set. So, yeah, here we go. This is nice. This is nice. All right, so anyway, where was I talking about? I was talking about schools, okay? So, the 2 high schools, Flower Mound High School and Flower Mound Marcus High School are both A+ rated, okay? Middle schools and elementary schools are all gonna be top rated really across the board as well. So, hey, if you have kids, if you're looking for a neighborhood or suburb with great school, with a great public school system, yeah, Flower Mound's gonna check that box for sure. So yeah, definitely a lot to like about Flower Mound. Speaking of likes, hey, if you like what we're talking about so far, then hey, please smash that thumbs up button below. That would mean the world to us if you did that. And make sure you're subscribed as well. We drop new videos every single week. Actually, the next video that we drop, you definitely don't want to miss that one. So make sure you ring the bell as well so you're notified when that video comes out. And with that being said, I'm gonna recover from the cicada attack, and I'll see you at the next. Actually, I'm gonna take you through this neighborhood a little bit so you can see that. I'll do that with every neighborhood as well, so you can kind of see the neighborhood that I talked about. And then I'll see you at the next spot. All right, see you there. Hey, real quick, I wanted to show you Heritage Park right here. This is a pretty popular spot to bring your kids. You have a splash pad right here. They got a bunch of kids having some fun in there right now. On this side, you have a bunch of trails. So I've seen some people taking their bikes out and doing some running over there. You've got a playpen over there, and then a swing set, a whole jungle gym on that side. And then on the far side of this, you have a number of baseball fields over there, some softball as well. So, if your kid plays baseball, then they'll probably be playing some league games or some tournaments over there. But yeah, this is a pretty massive park, honestly, and so pretty popular spot. I mean, it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and it's packed. This splash pad is packed with kids. I mean, they're everywhere. So anyway, with that being said, let's take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to neighborhood number 2. This home right here is going for $580,000, 5 beds, 3 baths, 3,200 square feet, which is going to put you at $180 a square foot. You've got a 2-car garage. There's the driveway right there. You've also got a gate over there. And this home was built in 1999 on just under a quarter of an acre. Okay, so now one of the popular features in these homes that were built in the early 2000s were that open floor plan, right? So that open floor plan is good. You're gonna see a lot of that in a lot of these homes here. Now, one thing I just gotta tell you, okay, in this $300,000 to $600,000 range especially, you know, these homes are moving fairly quickly, right? And so speed is your friend. You gotta keep that in mind, right? You're definitely gonna wanna have all of your ducks in a row. But that's something that, of course, we can help you get organized with, okay? Now, one thing I also wanted to mention here was, let's talk about these property taxes, okay? Because I know a lot of people love to complain about the property taxes here in Texas. And yeah, they are higher, but you gotta remember, we don't have the state income tax, okay? And I actually do another video comparing, contrasting. We look at all the numbers, okay? We look at the bottom line between here and California, since many of you are coming from California, but even if you're coming from another state, you'll still be able to make sense of it, okay? So now the good news about Flower Mound is this is actually in the top 10 lowest property tax rates in all of Dallas, okay? So right now you're sitting at 2.08%, which is awesome, all right? That's gonna be a very attractive thing about Flower Mound, is the taxes are going to be a little bit lower, right? So hey, welcome to the channel. We don't do fluff here, all right? So this is why, you know, we love it when you reach out, okay? Our team takes a little bit of a different approach, you know? Listen, complaining is not a productive use of time, right? Jim Rohn talks about you spend 5% identifying the problem, 95% focused on the solution, okay? So it doesn't matter what the market is doing, okay? Our job is to find you that one dream home at the right price. And so give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us. We do prefer that, right? Putting a face with a name. And with that being said, I'll take you around this neighborhood a little bit, and then we'll bump up the price point a little bit, and we'll go to the next neighborhood, all right? I'll see you there. All right, real quick, I wanted to show you at least one of the coves out here on Grapevine Lake. There's actually a gentleman doing some fishing over there. And then on this side, there you've got the docks. There's if you can maybe see it through the dock there, you've got a boat exiting the dock, going out to have some fun today. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun out here. People get out here and, you know, wakeboard and, you know, jet ski and all sorts of stuff. You know, it's a ton of fun. We love our lake life out here in Dallas. So let's see, yeah, there you can see him coming out there a little bit. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting a boat, or if you already have a boat, then Flower Mound might just be a great spot for you. So with that being said, let's go. Oh, I don't want to fall into the water. Let's go back to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to neighborhood number 3. I wanted to show you some new construction here. As you can see, there's an empty lot behind me. This one has sold, but I wanted to show you this one here. So this one's going for $655,000, 5 beds, 4 bathrooms, 3,500 square feet, which again, you're getting it for only $185 a square foot, okay? You got a 2-car garage, as you can see there. And then this home is, or all of these homes really are pretty much being built on 0.15 of an acre right here. You can see it's, you've got a whole development going on over here. I just met the builder, super nice guy, but you know, there isn't a whole lot of new construction going on in Flower Mound, but it does exist. So if that's what you're looking for, I wanted to, you know, give you a little sneak peek of kind of what you can expect out of new construction here. So, hey, in this segment, I wanted to talk a little bit about the job market, right? So, you know, you do have some companies that have some headquarters out here. You know, you've got Stryker has a headquarters out here, Manatech, Hog Engineering. You know, you have the Lakeside Business District as well, which has a ton of businesses out there. You know, Flower Mound is really an interesting location because of its proximity to the airport. You know, you've got access to all the major highways, you know, the low tax rates, as I mentioned earlier, and just really how central it is in the Metroplex as a whole, right? So very interesting location. So if you're working, you know, you really have access to really get anywhere if you want to have a little bit of a commute, all right? So with that being said, we'll bump up the price point one more time and I'll see you at the next neighborhood. See you there. Hey, real quick, I wanted to show you Bridlewood Golf Club. This is kind of the top club around here. I'm standing on the 10th tee right now. Very beautiful course. You've got the driving range over there and then the putting green, of course, and then a pretty nice clubhouse as well in there. So I haven't played this course just yet. Honestly, I don't play a whole lot. I'm athletic, so I can hit the ball. You know, I score around 100 or so. I'm ecstatic if I break 100. So hey, y'all feel free to roast me for not being as good as probably as you. But hey, if you come and buy a home with us, then we'll have to get around in one of these days. So anyway, with that being said, let's go to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to neighborhood number 4. This home right here, which I'm actually gonna walk you around. It wraps all the way around here. This one's going for $875,000, 4 beds, 3.5 baths on 4,600 square feet, which again, you're getting that for only $189 a square foot. You've got a 3-car garage back there. That's the driveway back there where we just came from. And this home was built in 2005 on 1/3 of an acre, right? So a little bit higher price point, the higher or the more land that you're gonna get out here, okay? So, hey, one thing that I wanted to mention in this segment was let's talk about the safety. Let's talk about how safe Flower Mound is, okay? Because it actually got rated as, it only got a B rating, okay? Which honestly kind of surprised me because, you know, hey, when I had friends who grew up in Flower Mound, actually still buddies with one of my friends who lived out here, went to Flower Mound Marcus High School. But, you know, you've got, I think the reason for the B rating is, you know, some parts of Flower Mound might be more safe than others, right? So like take this neighborhood, for example. You know, you've got the cul-de-sac, very nice cul-de-sac back here, by the way. It's a one-way in, one-way out in here, you know. And so actually, with that being said, let me drive you through this neighborhood and then I'll see you at the next neighborhood. See you then. All right, are you ready for the top listing in all of Flower Mound? Well, here she is. I'll give you a better view in just a moment, but this one is going for $5.9 million. 8 beds, 8 baths with 2 half baths as well. 17,000 square feet, complete with a 10-car garage, so plenty of room for your entire collection. Built in 1991 and sits on 11 acres back here. So a beautiful gated estate with tons and tons of space. Let me see if I can show you. You've got kind of your own forest here in the front. So there you go. You got a bunch of trees right there. You can see the big fountain going off right there, but comes with a theater room, of course. It comes actually with a large home gym, fully furnished, by the way, with very nice equipment actually, and a massage room, okay, for after your workout. How could you live without that, of course? And you'll also have a barn in the back, so you can have some horses out here. You got plenty of space to do that. 2 private ponds as well, and even a batting cage, so you can work on that home run swing out here, okay? So you're actually pretty close to the lake out here. I actually just came from that cove that I just showed you, and yeah, we're just up the street here. There are some lakefront properties out here, so but obviously those are very few and far between and pretty premium, so those don't come on the market very often, but that's why you gotta have us working for you, so we can let you know when those come available. But yeah, with that being said, listen, this is very top of the line out here in Flower Mound. So if you're looking for a ton of acreage, maybe have some horses and things like that, then this property might just be calling your name. So with that being said, let's head to the next location and we'll put a nice little bow on Flower Mound for you, do a little recap, all right? I'll see you there. All right, let's do a little recap of Flower Mound, put a nice little bow on everything here. So, you know, first thing that I think you're gonna notice is your dollar's really gonna be able to stretch here, right? I think it's really gonna be able to go a little bit further. I mean, all the homes that we looked at today were under $200 a square foot, right? So listen, I mean, all you guys coming from California, I mean, under $200 a square foot is unheard of out there, right? So we've really got some great deals going on out here in all of Dallas, really, and Flower Mound in particular, like we're talking about today. You've got some great schools in the area, really top rated across the board. And all of these public schools, you're getting them on one of the lowest property tax rates in all of Dallas, right? And so that's obviously very attractive. You've got the lake just to the south of you, maybe 5-10 minutes away. So, you know, if you want a little break from the daily grind and you want to get out on the water, then hey, that's a hop, skip, and a jump away to get a nice little change of pace right there. And then restaurants and shopping, you know, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's okay here. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing fancy. It's not great, but it's not terrible as well. You know, I mean, you have some little things here and there. You've got Grapevine Mills Mall, which is kind of the biggest mall around here. I remember when that mall was being built. It's a fairly new mall. All I remember is the Rainforest Cafe. That's a very touristy restaurant if that's what you want to do. But anyway, they've got some good shopping there in Grapevine Mills. But if you really want to go kind of more high-end stuff, then you'll have to go into Dallas or maybe jump over to that Frisco-Plano border over there and get you some nice food and some nice shopping over there, okay? So, but other than that, very family-oriented. You know, like I mentioned, majority of people own their home here. 86% of people own their homes here. So, you know, again, this is really a place where people are coming to settle down, you know, set some roots down and really raise their family, raise their kids and everything like that, right? So median home price, $361,000, median income, $137,000, just to kind of give you an idea of what kind of money is flying around here in Flower Mound. So yeah, I mean, it's overall, listen, I think if I could summarize it into 3 words, I'd say, you know, you've got great schools, you've got the lake life right here, and then it's a very family-oriented neighborhood, okay? So, hey, if this is where you want to be, then you got to reach out. You know, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. We do prefer that, you know, put a face with a name. And then if you watch this far, then you got to smash that thumbs up button below It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well. You definitely do not want to miss the next video that we drop. There are some pro tips that, hey, only somebody who was born and raised here could really share with you. So make sure you ring the bell so that you're notified when that video comes out. And then if you're continuing your search, hey, we invite you to head to our main channel page by clicking the Dallas, Texas Living name below. Use our search bar, look up whatever it is that you're interested in. If we don't have whatever the topic that you're looking for, drop me a comment, let me know what it is that you're looking for, and based on the demand for that, we'll push up the priority to make that video for you, okay? And hey, if you don't know where to go from here, then you'll see some videos popping up on the end screen right now that can definitely point you in the right direction. So click on one of those. We do vlogs, we do neighborhood vlogs, neighborhood map tours. I interview different residents, so you're not just getting my perspective, you get other people's perspective as well. People who eat, sleep, live, and play there every single day. You can see what they have to say about the neighborhood. So definitely check out one of those. And until next time, we hope to see you around town.